Guys, how my chest looking? It looks good, huh? But it ain't looking good for white boy, aka Zaddy. It's over. The Karens, they no longer hate the black guys. They hate the white guys. So this video is about a sneaky, evil white guy that tried to get a black guy tied up with a Karen. He wanted to set the black guy up for the Karen to go to the popos and say, I got robbed by the black guy to the tune of $14K, but it backfired. Now the Karen, she riding the black guy penis. Let's go to the clip and we'll come back and do what? Chop it up, chop it up. AHS style.
Told so many lies now. He had none of the information that was communicated to me through Facebook Marketplace.
10 at 11, a Greensboro woman scammed out of $14,000. What appeared to be a normal sale on Facebook turned into a costly scam.
She was trying to sell her car when she ended up with a fraudulent check. The victim shared a warning with WFMY News 2's Itanese McMillan, hoping others will spot the red flags she missed.
We just knew we had been scammed badly. This was actually the exact spot that we were parked in when we came back over here with my vehicle that is now stolen.
What Shelby Roberts thought was an innocent car sale in the parking lot of a Greensboro shopping center
Proceeded to tell me that he was actually buying it for his 16-year-old sister.
raised many red flags she didn't catch until the sale was done. They met on Facebook Marketplace.
He wasn't able to produce an ID for me. The amount was underneath what it should be by about $18. And when I called him out on it, he just said, hey, I didn't have that amount in my bank account. Proceeded to pull out $18 in cash, which I just let him keep.
Roberts later saw this vehicle was spelled wrong on the check, but thought nothing of it. Turns out it was a fraudulent cashier's check.
Later, however, a Wells Fargo employee would let me know that it did not have the watermark, the artificial watermark that should have been there.
That's when she knew she'd never see the $14,000 she was hoping to get for selling the Mazda. Michelle Shank with Summit Credit Union has seen this before and has this advice.
Have that person do the cashier's check while they're at the financial institution, sign it over to you, then you turn around and cash it right there at that financial institution at that time. That's probably the best case scenario.
In hindsight, Robert says she should have known better.
Looking back, he told so many lies now. He had none of the information that was communicated to me through Facebook Marketplace, leading me to believe that the person that I was communicating with was not who met up with me.
This is who Robert says she was speaking to on Facebook, but this man showed up.
I cannot believe that I allowed several of these red flags to fly. But at the time, you really want to believe the best about people. You want to believe that they're being truthful and they're not lying.
Robert says the scammer was driving this Chevy truck with a U-Haul attached, and she filed a police report, and her insurance has given her a rental car for the time being.
Zaddy ain't get no ass tonight. The black boys, we tearing Karen ass up. Some good punani, man. Thank you, white boy. But white boy is smart and that Karen is dumb. Look at that guy, Sebastian Miller. Why the hell will you sell that guy a car? He looks like a damn pookie. But white boy knew, even though she's a Karen, she likes that BBC. She likes that BBC. Look at her doing that report. She out there thirst strapping, showing them damn tatas. These white girls, they love the BBC. They call the cops on a black guy, but they still love the BBC. White boy, he understands psychology. He knew these Karens, we call the police alarm black guys, but we like the black guy. If you make a contract with Sebastian Miller and Zaddy show up, wouldn't that tell you something is off? If you make a contract with Gary Coleman, that short son of a bitch that's dead.
What you talking about, Willis?
And Shaq shows up. Why you ain't go through the contract? That's not Gary Coleman. Gary Coleman is 3 feet tall. Shaq is like 9,000. Why the hell would you go through that contract? That Karen, she just was dumb. And Zaddy had a psychology field day with her ass. Something tells me when she was in college, she was a recruiting coordinator at one of these SEC schools, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, when those motherfuckers were good. Basically, they use a pretty white girl to attract these fat motherfuckers from the country, like Zion Williams, to the school. So they use these little big titty white girls as bait. And those black guys, those country motherfuckers, they hunt pigs. They sign on a dotted line Screw the Pac-12. Screw the Big Ten. I'm going to the SEC. The Beckies. Party's on. And that's why the SEC win all these national championships. But white boy was funny. So he really bought that car for $18. $18. Because they said a check he gave to her, it was a scam.
Raised many red flags she didn't catch until the sale was done. They met on Facebook Marketplace.
He wasn't able to produce an ID for me. The amount was underneath what it should be by about $18. And when I called him out on it, he just said, hey, I didn't have that amount in my bank account, proceeded to pull out $18 in cash, which I just let him keep.
And he even misspelled vehicle. They say a lot of scammers, that's how you get scammers with emails. They usually misspell words. One of the most funny things that they always show in the news, they're telling these schools, they want someone to spell school for them. And the person that's making the sign spells it wrong sometimes. His kids are laughing, and the person worked for, he's beating his ass because he made a company, lost a great contract. If you can't spell school, it's over. It's over. A fifth grader was smarter than that motherfucker.
Spelling on a street outside of Manhattan High School has some laughing. The mistake went unreported for months.
I would think that being that the city paints this, they should know how to spell the word school correctly.
The Department of Transportation claims the mistake was made by a contractor, not the city, and that it will have it corrected soon. Stauncher critics are condemning the sign, calling it a symbol of the dumbing down of American society. Felipe Maya, CBSNews.com.
Wrap it up. AHS. Okay, let me wrap it up, man. I got my Karen scratched open. We're about to make an audio tape. That's better than one Shannon Sharp did. My shit about to go viral. Okay, here's a few tips to use Karens so they won't get scammed by Zaddy no more. Stay off Facebook. Everything about Facebook is a scam. The person that created Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he's a scammer, prolific scammer. Even the Nigerians are scared of him. They are studying his move, his scamming techniques. Facebook gaming, scam. Facebook dating, scam. All the profile on Facebook, scam. And Facebook Marketplace is a big time scam. So Karen, stay away from Facebook. And here's a clip of a smart Karen. This is actually a smart Karen. So the train, the Bright Line train, that fast train, was about to come and take her away. Take her off this earth. But the Karen survived by twerking and telling the train, stop, enjoy my twerking. And the train didn't respect her twerking. So the train fucked her car up, but she lived to see another day and lived to like a AHS video. And be sure to come back for another video. Peace. Bomb. That Karen ass good in a motherfucker.
Of course, in Hollandale Beach.
A driver was spotted getting out of the train's way, but her truck was hit. The crossing arms coming down over the bed of the vehicle. She tried to get the crew's attention, but it was just too late. The crash happened at the intersection of Hallandale Beach Boulevard and Dixie Highway. The train eventually stopped and was inspected. Fortunately, no one was hurt.